everybody watching us, we appreciate y'all checking us out. Don't forget, like, share, subscribe, follow, like, share, subscribe, hit all the buttons. Make sure y'all, share this with all your friends. And we are still in the middle of our interview with my brother Bryon Turman, so we're gonna keep it going.
Oh, real quick, that's what I'm gonna ask you. So we did, we talked about you, as far as you being a teacher.
Mm-hmm.
How did that come about?
Man, it's a wild story, bro. It's real shit, man. I was already teaching at A&T.
Okay.
Matter of fact, I go to A&T, so I'm gonna try to get.
Man, come on.
Try to get in your class.
Come on, I'm a math man.
I'm an IT student, so they're gonna be like.
Well, you might have your little humanities elective or something you can slide through there.
Yeah.
African American.
Because I wanted to do that hip hop.
Yeah, holler at me, man. Yeah. Slide you in there. Because they normally fill up, man, but I can sign you in. Cool. So, man, what happened was, man, 2006, man, I was teaching, man, composition and humanities and African American literature. And, man, I was in Philly, man, rocking with one of my boys who at the time was working on his PhD in black. His area is black popular culture.
Okay.
So, man, he's my man, 50 grand, man. So, I'm hanging out with him. And he was like, yo, man, I'm teaching this class. And I was like, what? He's like, yeah, man. He turned me on to this other cat who was also teaching the class, hip hop class. And I was like, yo, they got that shit? Like, that's dope.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, for real, they're doing it at Temple.
Yeah.
Temple, big boy, white boy school in Philly. Mm-hmm. I was like, oh, man, I teach at A&T.
Right.
Like, nigga school, nigga shit. Like,
right.
it should be, I have a problem.
Exactly.
So, man, that following semester, it just so happened, man, that they sent out like a call for new classes. Like, they're trying to develop new classes, yada, yada. I signed up for the shit, man. Presented my proposal. It was eventually accepted.
Okay.
And so, man, because, and my argument, man, has always been, man, that black folk, the last people to look at our own creative output as significant and important. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I found out, dude, that like Harvard been having a hip hop class since like 86, 87.
Wow.
Harvard.
You
know what I'm saying? I found out, man, they had a class at the time, man, Washington State University had a class on Tupac's poetry.
Wow.
I think I remember something.
That nigga wrote one book of poetry and it's trash.
Right.
The Rose and Granite Concrete. That shit ain't no good poetry. That shit is trash, my nigga. You can tell it's just like some of his raps that somebody decided like try to put in a damn
capitalize
on it, man. They had a class, man, at like USC, University of Southern California, where called turntablism. Where this white professor is in there, he got motherfucking damn turntables and mixers in the class, and he teaching niggas how to blend and beat juggle and shit. So I was like, yo, so surely, we can do some thing, man. So my degrees are in African American literature. So I approach hip hop, man, from a storytelling standpoint. I don't deal with, man, the production in terms of how the beats was made and all that shit. I deal with storytelling, the lyrics, similes, metaphors, literary aspects of hip hop.
That's what's
up. And so, man, I delivered it, man, because I'm in the English department. It had to have a writing component, so I designed it, joined up, man, made sure I touched all those bases, man, for the big wigs. And man, it's been popular since 2007 was my first semester. I wrote it out as a pilot class. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. And now, man, it's right now, dude. Like when I first started class, I designed 2 different classes, and I was the only one teaching them. Right now, I think, man, in a regular semester, if it wasn't in this pandemic shit, in the regular semester, there are 5 different sections of the classes that I designed. I only teach 2. There's other people that teach them. You know what I mean? And then even in the liberal studies department, they got one of the 316 class. They teach that over there, and I don't even deal with that.
Right.
But it's like, I made a little baby at A&T.
Yeah.
And it's done grew up. You know what I'm saying? And my class, man, to not damn be on some boastful shit, but my class is probably one of the damn most popular joints in my department for sure. It's stay packed. And most semesters, man, this virtual shit I've been in and out. But in the regular semester, man, I'm one of the classes, man, where it fills up quick. That's what I was saying. You're trying to get down.
Yeah.
You might go in there and be like,
so it'll be like
closed.
Fall, right?
Yeah, fall.
Because you're not doing summer, right?
No, I do some other shit during the summer. I teach for these little academies.
Okay.
But yeah, man. So that's what I do, man. So right now, man, I teach. Generally, every semester I teach 3 hip hop classes and 1 honors comp class.
Okay.
So that's my load. You know,
That's what's
so
up,
that's
man.
all man. They call me at A&T. They call me the hip hop guy.
Yeah, man.
You know what I
That's
mean?
that's
But for me,
dope,
man, I figured out, man, if I'm, you know, because this teaching shit is what I do. I've always been, you know, a nerdy ass, go to school type nigga.
Yeah.
Even though I grew up in the projects, that was always
Yeah.
my vibe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so, man, I figured if I'm gonna be doing this shit, and once my homeboy showed me, man, that, you know, this is what we doing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I was like, well, hell, if anybody gonna do it, you know, shit, you gonna find. I honestly believe I'm the biggest hip hop head on A&T's campus amongst faculty and staff. Now, it might be some nigga that you know used to rap in '89 that be like, nah, nigga, you lying.
Right.
But as far as in front of who I done encountered, you know, I walk this shit. I call, man, I'm a practicing professor. Like,
Right.
I let somebody just read this shit in the book. Like,
Right.
nigga, I'm at the club.
I've seen.
You know what I'm saying? I grew up with this shit. Like, man, I rock with hip hop. I spend my own money to go to concerts and shows, man. I got cats in now, man. I got cats in the industry, man, that I'm cool with, man. I think probably the biggest one of those, man, that I'm you know, cool with, man. Ninth Wonder, man.
Yeah.
At the time, in 07, or might have been 08, Ninth was doing some shit at Central with this other cat, man. They was kind of like team teaching a hip hop class through their music department at Central. And so, man, once I saw that, and I knew Ninth was from North Carolina, man, I was able to link with him, man, and we've been sharing, you know, back and forth, man. He's
a genius, man. That dude, man.
Nice, man.
The whole Jamla crew, man.
Jamla shit, man. Like the sampling, the production, the just musical knowledge, man. The understanding of the culture, man. Like if Ninth is probably one of the cats, man. I learned a whole lot about how the shit go.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? Like you know, I can read some shit in the book. I can
Right.
read an article. I can you know read what some scholar said. But man, I can ask 9 questions, man. You know, and there was a time, man, when I was getting the shit started, man, where he was my straight sounding board, and I think went back and forth, man, because he was doing the thing at Central, so he would ask me more shit about structural in the classroom, you know, how to make this happen. I would ask him shit about the culture. And then we developed a little friendship, man.
Awesome.
And so, and him, Rhapsody, man. In fact, I just got an email from Rap right before we got on. Man, we all part of the whole Black Jedi Zulu shit. Which is some shit I joined.
Yeah, I thought it was dope that they had Rhapsody in the feature that they did, the article that they did too, man.
Yeah, man, and Rap, man.
She's
another sister who just MC in general.
Man.
She always get on me, man, because I'm always like, you know, you the dopest female MC. She like, B, come on, nigga. You don't call Jay-Z the dopest male MC.
Right, that's
like,
true.
why you always gotta genderize my shit? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm sorry, Rap, you the dopest MC. You know, it's hard to tell Rap, you the dopest MC.
I mean, I get it, but I mean, but she's definitely like, you know, and like the fact that, you know, she's actually doing features and stuff.
Yeah.
Like she did that one night feature with Cardi B.
Yeah.
Things like that. So
man. She's getting some long overdue respect.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? From the industry, like heads always knew.
Yeah.
And that's how it always goes with hip hop, man. Like heads always know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Which is why niggas like Papoose, Consequence, like they can walk in the room, man, with the most popular MC, and if he a real hip hop head or she, then she'll be able to be like, yo, that's Papoose right there. Like, yo, what's up, Pap? Like, respect. You know what I'm saying? Because it ain't about selling records. You know what I'm saying? It's because of skill.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And I think that's the thing, you know, that's kind of messed up because it's just like with the older generation and the newer generation. Yeah, you know, around our time, you know, the peak of like Pac and Big and everything, like Pac and Big would still have respect for like cats like Run DMC. They would still have respect for like De La Soul and stuff, even though they were like at this crazy level. You know, these are people. You know, these. You know, this is what I would listen to when I was.
And vice versa.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah. But now it's just like you know, it's like, man, I don't want to listen. Yeah, I don't want to listen to that old shit. But I mean, I don't think it's all the young folks' fault. I think it's some of that's the record companies, you know, what they're trying to spit, the record DJs and stuff, what they're trying to say and everything. It's just, you know what I'm saying? They trying to separate so they can, you know what I'm saying, so they can control them. As far as like, and then throw them money. Yeah. They got to recoup and pay back.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And I try to be, you know, understanding.
Right.
Man, because, you know, I ain't no rich nigga.
Yeah.
So I tell my students all the time, man, like, yo, And if you're out here listening, holler at your boy. If you know the damn president of damn Universal Music Group was to call you right now and be like, yo, you in there talking to Turman, tell Turman I got $1 million check, but he got to kill a bunch of people on the record. Nigga, I'm shooting up this whole apartment. On the record. On the record, because $1 million changed my life. On some shit, man. Oh, man. I'm going to apologize after I come out of the booth. You know what I mean? I'm sorry, brothers. You know, it was just rap shit.
Right. Sorry, I killed everybody.
But the difference is, man, I'm going to take that $1 million and buy me some land, put up a trust fund for my kids. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to do shit with that $1 million that's going to make 10 million for me. Right. You know, make 15, 20 million. You know what I'm saying? I think, man, right now, a lot of cats been conditioned, man, that check is above and beyond. Right. You know what I mean? And for me, man, it's always been about the culture. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, to be honest, if A&T stops sending these checks the end of every month, then I'm not gonna be over there teaching no hip hop shit. Right. I mean, it is what it is, nigga. Cause Duke Energy ain't trying to hear that. Right. Nah. You know what I'm saying? Like Jesus said, yeah, nigga wanted me to be right, but Georgia Powell ain't giving a nigga life free. like for real, man. So I understand, man. If you know you're an up and coming MC, you poor, you know, coming from a whack ass damn, you know, home situation, right? And somebody got $20,000, and they like, yo, this is the kind of record we need.
You gonna do that shit.
What you gonna do? You gonna do that. You gonna be like, nah, I ain't doing that, right. And go back home and sleep on your damn mama bed, right? Or sleep on the couch, right? Man, if you do that, then you're a fucking idiot. Right. That's how I'm looking at it.
That's true.
Now, what you do after that, right? That's when I start being like, you gotta balance. And that's the thing that's happens to a lot of these young cats, man, and which is why a lot of these cats don't have sustainability, because you can tell, man, if you come in a particular vibe in hip hop and you're successful, your shit changes. Yeah. Like 50 can't be running around here talking about I got shot 9 times. Right. No. Right. That how to rob 50, that nigga dead. Right. This nigga got big boy deals with fucking damn ABC and whoever these people are on cable where he be doing that damn power shit. Yeah, like stars, yeah, like you ain't talking about getting shot and sitting in a room with them folk talking about yeah, we're trying to get $2 million for this next season. Right. Nah, man, you ain't. No. You know, your shit changed. And I think that's what happens to a lot of these young heads, man.
Yeah,
you know?
Even with 50, going back to him, he was even saying, like, you know, hey, I would like to forget about that time of G Unit.
Yeah, man.
Mm-hmm. And to a degree, I understand.
You're a grown-ass man.
Yeah. I understand.
Yeah, man. And I think for a lot of these young cats, man, they get stopped in that shit, man. Like, man, we started the show, man, talking about, you know, deaths. Mm-hmm. And, man, it's been a couple of deaths. You know, and it causes niggas getting old, and you know, old niggas be more sensitive.
Nah, you good. It's just a battery about it. That's all good.
Oh, like the Nipsey Hussle shit. Yeah. I had just got on Nipsey, man. I had just, man, the week before he died, man, I had just finished damn Crenshaw, Slauson, Marathon 1. I had just finished, like, really, you know, getting a hold to the cake because I knew the record was coming out. And then next thing I know, I'm like, damn, didn't kill this nigga. Right. Pop Smoke. Same way, man. I'm like, damn, man, you know, kill this nigga, man. You know what I'm saying? Right when it's crazy. Right when he about to, you know, make something happen. You know what I mean? Happen, yeah. And I think, man, that for a lot of cats, man, you know, it's a fine line, man. Because one thing I've learned, man, in my over 50 years out here on this earth, man, the streets will come see your ass.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Like on some real shit, bro. Like you run around out here, you know, do what you do.
Do what you do.
But trust and believe, Holmes. These streets is undefeated.
It's gonna catch up to you.
You know what I mean? These niggas undefeated out here, man. So for me, man, so I designed the classes, man. Started rocking with them, man. You know, 07 was my first pilot class. Okay. It's been a frontline class since 09 in the English department, man. And you know, it's one of the things, man, that you know, if I leave here today, I'll be proud of the fact that I started some shit that, you know, future Aggies, because even when I'm gone, hopefully there'll still be some semblance of a hip hop class. That's what I'm trying to do right now.
Right. And it's good that y'all saw the need, even the people like, you know, that you got your stuff from. It's good that y'all were doing that. Like you said, people like from Harvard and stuff, they shouldn't be teaching our shit. Matter of fact, I mean, I'm just being real. Because the thing of it is, if it wasn't for the fact, like in the 60s, if the high schools in New York didn't have like the money, if they had the money for the schools to get kids in the music program, hip hop wouldn't be here.
Right, exactly right.
Because hip hop was born out of necessity.
That's right.
Born out of necessity.
That's right.
I got telling him, like, this is the only music where I'm gonna take music to make music with music.
Right. I'm gonna take this music over here.
That's I mean,
turn
that's
it
the
into something
only
brand new.
art form that has done that.
Yeah.
And the early heads knew that.
Yeah.
Like man, if you go back and listen to man, one of the things we pop in the class, man, like you go back and listen to Planet Rock.
Yeah.
Like first of all, the nigga named the shit Planet Rock.
Right.
Like inside in terms of the beat program, the music production, he sampled shit from everywhere.
Yeah.
That rock, the Planet Rock. Like they sample ding, doo, doo, doo. It's all kind of sitars. Damn, he done sampled some shit. The Incredible Oingo Boingo Band, which is a damn like rock and roll band from damn Europe.
Trans Europe
Express.
Kraftwerk.
Yeah,
Kraftwerk.
Yeah, man, and what Bambaataa was trying to show, man, was that this shit universal.
Yeah.
That you know what I mean, like what we was doing here in New York, and like you said, man, you take the damn instruments away. That shit started up in the big damn school systems.
Yeah.
Because when I was in school, you got free damn instruments down here in North Carolina.
Yeah.
I remember when all you had to do was sign that bitch off. Now it wouldn't be the best. You could always go buy you a better one.
Right.
But if you was just hot on a damn trumpet,
right.
They had a trumpet that you could just sign out. You know what I'm saying? And then by the time my sister graduated high school, it wasn't like that no more. Yeah. If you wanted to be in music, you had to pay to be in music. You know what I'm saying? Like my shorty C right now, he had a sax, but she had to like rent that bitch every month. And I remember like being like, yo, like they don't just give you the sax niggas like in the 7th grade, like for real.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I could see he was in high school.
Right.
I was like, damn, for real? She was like, nah, I ain't no, you gotta rent this. You gotta go to like the store, not even for the school.
Crazy.
You know, you gotta go to the store and create an account and rent the damn saxophone. But it used to be, you just got that shit. It wouldn't be no damn James Brown. It wouldn't be for free music. Wouldn't be no damn Marvin Gaye, no damn Curtis Mayfield, no Supremes, no none of these niggas, no Stevie Wonder, none of them if they had free shit. Once they cut that out, they can't take music out of us.
Right.
No.
You know what I'm saying? That's who we are.
That's who we are.
And these, the elders, man, the hip hop pioneers, they figured out, all right, I ain't got a drum set, but that James Brown funky drummer, just that 30 seconds right there,
that break beat.
That break beat, if I take that and loop it and loop it and loop it, these niggas will dance. And that's all I need.
It's something about that break beat that'll always get people
that boom bap, man. Careless One call it old boom bap. You know when you hear some 80s, 90s hip hop, you hear that ooh, ooh, ah, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ooh, ah, ah, ooh, ah. And that shit, even right now, I be getting my damn breaks off. And I think that was just a genius, man, of poor black and brown kids.
Yeah, the break beat make a rapper want to rap.
That's
make a dancer want to dance. You know
That's right, baby.
It's something special about that break beat, man. So yeah, came out with a whole new culture off of that, man.
A whole new culture, man. Like you said, taking music to use music to make music, make new music.
Yeah. And speaking of older music, so back when you first kind of got into hip hop, what was like the first song that you heard that kind of said, "Oh shit, I need to, like that kind of hit you hard." You know what I mean? Back in those Nucleus and Fat Boys days and all that. You know what I mean? What was the first song that kind of made you think, okay, hip hop is some serious shit?
Man, I tell the story all the time, man, because it's dead ass true. And that is, man, I grew up in the projects in Western North Carolina, man, Statesville, Parkwood Village, Buffalo Shoals Road. And I distinctly remember, man, I don't remember the nigga name, but I distinctly remember, man, one of the boys had a boom box. And he had, the big joint. Not like Radio Raheem, but a big joint. Yeah, big. And I remember, man, sitting on my damn porch, man, and he came by my unit going towards the damn basketball court. And he was playing My Melody by Eric B. and Rakim. And I remember that whistle. And I remember going like, oh, I thought this there was some Pied Piper shit all the way down to the basketball court. I was like, yo, man, what's that, man? He was like, man, it's the Airbnb Rakim. I was like,
yeah, man.
I like that shit.
Right.
And I started listening to it. You know what I mean? Back then, man, if you had your own cassette, you could then get you a dub for $1.
Yep, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Nigga charge you $1. He had a double cassette on the boom box. You straight sit right there, play and record, and play and bam, and make you a copy. Yeah. As long as you had your own cassette. It's $5 if you had your own cassette. $1 if you had your own cassette.
Yep.
I asked, man, back then, man, everybody had the sheets of damn Centron with the cheapest ass
cassettes. For me, please.
Yeah, man, yeah, bro, I got $1, man, boom. And he made me a copy of that shit, man, and I played that shit, and it just so happened, it was the paid in full album. You know what I'm saying? And I listened to that shit, man, and listened to them, the guy, a lot, Rakim, man,
Yeah,
pop
man.
that shit, man. And I remember going like, cause I had already heard like, man, Coconut Rock, man, Jesus of Love. And I already heard Raps Delight, obviously. I'd already heard Curtis Blow, The Breaks, Christmas Rapping. I'd already heard those kind of joints. But that Airbnb Rakim, my melody was something different.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And for me, man, it's 86, 87, somewhere around in there. And was something, and that's when, man, I was like, because I was already doing a little break dancing and messing around the neighborhood like that. But that's when I was like, yo, like this shit something special. And from that point forward, I don't think, aside from maybe, I can probably name 10 albums since 86, 87, whenever that was, man, that I heard that shit. I can maybe think of only 10 albums, non-hip hop albums, that I bought since then. You know what I mean? I can't count the number of hip hop albums, because back then we still had record stores.
Right.
And my brother, man, was a bit of a little DJ.
Okay.
And so my brother had records, and my brother started getting into the shit. And I remember, man, I messed around and took, my brother had a Parliament Funkadelic album, man. They used to have these cartoons in them.
Yeah.
And it was an old dusty album, man. And I fucked around and took it and made a scratch pad. Cut it. You know, because we ain't had a damn phone shit. You know, I just cut that shit, made a circle out of it, traced the damn record. Man, so that nigga beat the shit out of me. Because I fucked this damn album. He's on my older brother. You know what I'm saying? He came home, he's like, nigga, what? And I'm trying to damn scratch records on a single little damn, one turntable. I ain't gonna mix this. This is the turntable that my mama had.
Right.
And man, I've been ahead.
A record player.
A record player. Yeah.
You know, turntable was what they would. The parents had the phonograph.
The record player down inside. Yeah, man. Yeah, and I've been ahead ever since then, man. And the older I got, man, the more I just gravitated more. And I started, I'm left Statesville, man. You started trying to run into cats, man. Meeting cats that was from New York, Jersey, Atlanta, Miami. And they bring what they bringing, man. And I realized, man, that this is where I'm at, man.
Yeah.
I've been there ever since, man. And y'all niggas can see me with the gray hair now, man. It's gonna be what it's gonna be.
It is, man.
You know what I'm saying? At my funeral, nigga, they playing B. That's how it's going. You know what I'm saying? At my funeral. And 12 play. Just believe.
Special request.
Just believe.
Let's have somebody read it. He wanted us to play specifically.
Specifically.
So y'all bow your heads while we hit that.
That's right. I believe I can fly, nigga. I'm gone.
Right. But man.
Let me ask you this. So, you say you from Statesville, so you being, Southern dude from down south, appreciating hip hop the way it was. Why is it that, like, people from the South have a disdain for, like, now, have a disdain for, like, I guess what you would say, like, the up north dude.
New York
Like, yeah, I don't think it's bad now. I know T.I. and T.I. is another can of worms we can talk about, but T.I. kind of try to do that whole thing, I'm tired of these New York rappers doing this, and da-da-da-da. So, where did that come from?
Well, man, first of all, I'm biased because I'm a Southern nigga. Yeah. It's their fault. Yeah. Is what I'm gonna say. Because, man, back when I remember, dude, when I first went to New York, late 80s, early 90s, like being from the South, if a nigga heard that shit out your mouth, like they could hear your accent, you know what I'm saying? Like you might fuck around and be in a fight right quick on some real shit. Like we really ain't like them niggas and they ain't like us. And they was running the hip hop shit at the time. Like it was theirs. And that we was just interlopers. And because I think a lot of early Southern MCs who got on because of the commercial shit wasn't real spitters. Your crisscrosses. Right. Niggas forget about them niggas. Before T.I. that was fucking crisscross. Right. And them, there ain't nobody saying them niggas was hell spit. I think that Southern hip hop. Make them jump. And I think a lot of Southern rappers, Southern rap in general, got this stigma on it that was like, y'all ain't doing it right. And then once we blew up, you know what I'm saying, we started looking at them like,
we run, y'all.
And y'all niggas ain't doing it right, because we took this shit ran when Outkast was like,
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, hey. Outkast. When Outkast went to the Source Awards and was like, it's what it is. We the South, baby. You know what I'm saying? South got something to say. And I think, that's when a lot of Southern cats started being like, fuck New York. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because by that time, we had Outkast. We had some cats that we could be like, man, it's just as good as anything y'all got coming out right now. Nigga, have you heard ATL?
I mean, hell, that's even like with Scarface. Like,
Scarface, Ghetto Boy situation.
In the year like 2002.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. And then things start popping. Next thing you know, here come Master P. You know, New York cats like, man, that nigga sound dumb as fuck, man. They make him say, shit. My man, you know,
nigga paid like a motherfucker.
Paid, and he own this shit. And that's what Master P was saying. Y'all niggas is still damn bitches.
Yeah.
I own this shit here.
Yeah.
And next thing you know, cats out of the bottom start coming.
Yeah.
You know, not just damn, Luke and them, man,
Yeah.
but you know, you had cats coming out tricking them, man, coming that whole slip and slide movement. You had cats, man, then, you know, LA popped, you know, the Chicago, Detroit popped. So it was like, now it's not just New York no more.
Yeah. Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I think that for Southern cats, we got real light, like from Virginia to damn, top of Florida, out to Memphis, Tennessee, because 8 Ball, MJG, them cats, man, they was way before that 3-6. You know what I'm saying? Texas, man, pop, man, yeah. And we started embracing our Southern roots. Because I remember, dude, like, I ain't ashamed to tell you, man, I've been from everywhere. If you would have heard me tell it at the time.
Yeah.
That was the time, man, when I had my shit, yo, what's up, son? You know, that was the time when I was Timberlands with the one pants leg up. You know what I'm saying? I was doing that because that was hip hop.
Right. Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It was a look, but it was all a New York look.
Yeah.
But once we started being like, man, like, nah, dude, like this is how we get down here. Yeah. Like, fuck around. Because then the dope game hit. Yeah. And when the dope game hit, we start touching the New York niggas down here. You come down here, you don't post up shop down here. Nigga, it ain't sweet. Right. Think because we talk slow, we slow. Nah, nigga, meet me over there behind the shed. Hey. That's why I'm gonna give you that whole pack. Yeah, that's why I got all my shit at. And you come back there you want to, my nigga. It'd be 60 niggas with their shirts off. Like run it, nigga. Run all your shit.
That was nonsense, man. Them Southern niggas, they cool, but they crazy.
let me just kind of piggyback off of what he was saying real quick, because I'm actually from New York. I don't know if I got a chance to tell you, but I can definitely the Bronx.
Okay,
I was born in Harlem, but I was mostly raised in the Bronx.
Okay,
so I can kind of attest to what you're saying, because I think that the New York mentality, we felt threatened when we see other people start coming up, like the South and California, and I think that's what it is. I don't think we felt like we were, the only ones who should do it. It was just like, damn, but they get more popular than us, so we kind of just started feeling like shit. Now what? What the fuck do we do? So we kind of got an attitude, and I think it's just, I don't think we never meant anything serious, but I think it's just more so we, when you finally get something and it starts right here in your home of New York. Like I said, I grew up in the Bronx, right when all this shit was happening. You feel like, wow, we got our own shit.
Yeah.
As a kid, you hearing people like Dougie Fresh on videos and the Fat Boys and all Kane and
music box
right?
That was
and KRS One. I'm like, I just seen that dude on the train the other day.
Yeah.
So you feel good about that. So when you start hearing, oh, now we got Andre 3000, you're like, shit. Now what the fuck we gonna do? So now you kind of got a little chip on your shoulder. So I don't think we necessarily hated it. It was more so like, damn, now you taking what little shine that we had. So now we feel threatened. So. I think New York is way past that now, but in the beginning there was a lot of, we hate that shit.
Well, shit, then. That was a time, man, because I remember, dude, that if I drove up to New York back in like 90, 91, when you got in the city, you ain't hear no damn Southern hip-hop on damn Hot 97.
You really didn't. Not at all.
No, bro. I don't give a fuck how popular these niggas were down here. You only heard New York City hip-hop in New York City. Yeah. Maybe some Jersey shit. Maybe a few niggas from Philly might sleep in. You weren't even hearing fucking Boston niggas in New York on the radio. They really hop and skip like
they just skip. Cause that's what Gangstar did. What Guru did. They had to go. Bulldogs and NOG
and them.
Yeah, they had to hop to. Well, I think they claimed Boston, the Bulldogs and everything. But like Guru and them, they had to jump. And damn, even with Premier. Man, to me, years found out that like Premier was a Texas nigga.
That's right.
What I'm saying?
That's right.
So you had to
that's how you had to do back then.
They had to go to Brooklyn.
That's right. Yeah. New York is the Mecca.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't get, and New York's the Mecca for a bunch of shit, man. My daughter actually live in Brooklyn right now.
Okay.
But yeah, man. But I think that you're right about that, man. That it was it's their thing type shit.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then that was a particular kind of way that Southern cats did it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That it was like, y'all not doing it right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The lyrics, Yeah, we got some lyrics.
Yeah.
But do you hear this fucking what this nigga did with this Parliament?
Right.
Like,
exactly.
Like, for real, this nigga.
They just
That's
took
what
us
we
some
at
time
with
to
it.
warm up to it. You know.
Well, and I think too, another thing, I think the North, it wasn't just the rap, it was the culture.
Everything. Yeah,
I
man.
think it was the culture that, and you know, even me, because I'm from the South, that's what took me a long time to really understand Atlanta and all that, because it's just like, okay, I can understand, I can relate to the New York dude spinning on the, you know, spinning in the breaks, the beatbox. I can understand that because one, I grew up with it. So you know, as far as like seeing it on TV.
Yeah.
So I understand it, but like everybody's like, you know, I'm shiny and all this popping, like snap and all this.
All that, man, yeah.
Yeah, so it took me a minute. I'm not going to, you know.
Yeah. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. As a hip hop purist, man, a lot of that shit used to irk me too.
Yeah.
Trust and believe, man. It took me a while to damn, you know, be like, all right. You know,
And you right about the Southern niggas not liking the New York niggas too. Because when I came down here, I was getting so much hate from a lot of kids in school. Because I came down here in high school.
Oh yeah, you had
And
the
so,
accent thick.
Yeah, the accent was hard back then. So you know,
He was like, y'all from here, son.
Right.
You know what I mean?
All the girls loved it, but dudes hated that
Man,
shit.
and it was
always
complete
dudes.
opposite up there.
Mhm.
Like when I went up there, I ain't never get no trouble from sisters.
Right.
Yep.
Cause sisters, man, I ain't never forget, dude. Cause like I said, man, I used to be a bit of a chameleon, man. Cause I used to always feel like, man, I'm from Statesville, man.
Right.
You know, I'm up here in the city.
Right.
And you blend in and shit. So I would, you know, try to blend in with you, like, yeah, I mean, I'm signing, you know.
Right.
Then I started doing the math, man. So, you know, that helped me a lot, man. But then I never forget, man, I was in a damn little juke joint up there, man, bar or some shit, and said something to some chick, man, and she was like, "Oh, where you from?" And I seen that damn.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I was like, shit, I'm from North Carolina. You know what I'm saying? She's like, I like the way you talk. I know, baby.
So you ain't never been to North Carolina. Let me holler at you.
Let me show you some things how we do down here in the damn dirty, baby. Let me show you what it is.
Yeah, because I mean, that's how it is when you're from a different culture. The girls is like attracted.
That's
to
right.
You know what I mean?
That's right.
And you know what I mean? That's why.
Which makes the niggas not like you.
Yeah, so it's like all the girls was just always, can you say something, sis? Can you say basketball? And, you know, when I was really saying ball, you know, real hard.
Yeah,
back then,
I remember
they
that.
was loving it. And I was
Yeah.
just like,
We niggas that came out of the neighborhood with that shit.
dudes hated that shit. So I was
man.
dudes always coming up on me. I'm like, yo, back up, man. I'm not even trying to.
Niggas probably was calling you New York.
Right.
Nigga didn't know your name. That's New York right there.
New York, son.
He's a nigga from New York. That's New York, nigga.
Yep, exactly what happened. But yeah, and I wanted to ask you, what's your favorite era of hip hop? Like more like 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s?
Bro, hands down, man. Without even fucking thinking about it, man. 93 to 2002.
Okay.
Right there when Tribe and them come in, Pop, Big, like all that from there, Snoop, like all that, man, till, you know, probably 2003, man, because, like I said, man, Wayne grew on me, particularly Carter 1 and 2, man. There's a lot of other cats that came out of that era, man, you know, that's going to touch Drake a little bit. But that for me, man, because I thought in that era for me, in 93 to 2003, I just like keep shit in smooth increments.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because my degrees in English, I get on some math shit, I get fucked up. But to keep it in a 10-year increment, man, 93 to 2003, man, I think, man, it was, if you look at like the diversity, you know what I'm saying, that you had in that span. Yeah, man. You know what I mean? You had everything from fucking MC Hammer to damn Wu-Tang. I mean, you know what I mean? Like it was enough space for everybody. You know, there were Lauryn Hills. You know what I mean? You had Latifah still was working back then, man. You had a lot of like diversity, man. It wasn't about trying to be the trend.
Right.
It was about
that's what
being
I
who you
about
are.
This new era, because it's like now you just got to jump on the trend.
Man,
you know,
these ride waves now, man.
Yeah.
And ain't nothing wrong with riding a wave, man. You know, but it's best any art.
Right.
You know what I mean? I don't care, man, if you're a visual artist, a dancer, a singer, an actress, or I don't care what kind of artist you are, man. Being true to your art means be true to who you are.
Yeah.
And everybody ain't the same. You know what I mean? Like, it's a big difference. Even though you had, you know, T.I. and Outkast come out of Atlanta, Jeezy,
right,
Gucci. Them niggas is mad different.
Yep.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, in terms of how they sound, in terms of shit, how they talk about what they talk about.
Right.
You know what I mean? I think that's what one of the things that we lost. You know, because
Absolutely.
as you say, man, everybody got a surfboard in their hand, man. It's trying to ride whatever wave comes. And man, my daddy told me some shit, man, long time ago, man, when he caught me there trying to, be like everybody else, man. And, nigga was like, man, like, yo, you got to figure out if you want to have the money to damn buy a Cadillac in your pocket or drive a Cadillac. Cause a lot of niggas that's driving Cadillacs ain't got no fucking money. So you need to figure out where you trying to be, because it's about you. It ain't about looking at the next nigga and being like, oh, that's what he doing.
Right.
Okay, that's what I'm on.
Right.
I think now, man, it's too much. Oh, that's what's popping now?
Yeah.
All right, let me blah. I can write one like that. Nah, nigga, write your shit.
Right.
Or, I mean, even if you do take, the template from that person, make it in your own way.
I think that's one of the things that Jay's done well over the years.
Yeah.
Like Jay stay taking the nigga rhyme.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he take Biggie shit over.
Man, we was talking the other day, man, and I had to check this nigga the other day, man, because he was like, man, we was talking about, he had got a hold to Trey Lee's.
Okay.
Trey Lee and Biggie had a record, which is when Biggie say, the rings and things you sing about, bring them out. It's hard to yell with the morels in your mouth. And then Jay took that. And then T.I. took it and made the hook.
Bring them out.
Bring them out. But he sampled Jay.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And I was trying to tell the young head, man, I was like, man, you don't even see what's going on.
Right.
You talking about Jay taking somebody's shit, but Jay took the shit and it was Jay. T.I. took Jay's shit that Jay taken from somebody else and made it a hook in his record. Like,
that record do go hard.
And that record go hard, but nigga, trust me, believe. I ain't taking nothing from T.I. I love that shit.
He did a Jay-Z move. You made it a hot line. I
made it a hot song. That's right, man. And that's what that takes skill. Because anybody, like, it's just like if you're a visual artist and somebody paint a real nice wave in the ocean scene that you like, you're like, damn, I want to paint an ocean scene.
Right.
But you don't paint the exact, you don't copy that shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You do your own interpretation of that ocean scene. You might like how he swirled the wave. Right. Or you might like how it's, how the splash is coming off of it. You might take a little piece of it and implement it into your own shit. Right. And that's what a good artist does. I think now it's just too easy for you to just say, okay, this is what they're doing. I'm gonna do it just like this.
Yeah.
Which is why I hear a lot of these young cats. I can't tell the difference.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like when that era I'm talking about 93 to 2003, everybody's different.
Yeah.
Some people on the same shit. You can be like,
even if
man, Tribe Called Quest and De La Soul, they on the same shit.
Right.
They are.
Yep.
But they sound different.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They're on the same shit.
Yeah.
You can
they
tell.
can do a song and you can tell who was
who. You
like
can tell who.
Native tongue movement.
That's right. The whole Native tongue movement.
Brothers,
that's
Clash,
right.
All of them.
They together, but they all sound different.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like even when Busta Rhymes came out, I happened to hear this in my office today, man. I was listening to a little 90s mix. That damn Scenario.
Oh man.
When Busta coming on that Scenario, nigga,
he tore the house down.
That shit go that way.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? He down with Tribe and them though. Lisa the New, all of them, they in the same clique.
Yep.
But they wasn't about trying to sound like Tip, trying to sound like Fife.
Right.
It wasn't trying to sound like Dinko or none of these other cats. It was about, I'm Busta.
Exactly.
This what I do on the mic. And what none of them here Busta Rhymes was like, nigga, I gotta go rewrite my shit.
Right. Exactly.
I gotta get some rah in my shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Now, though Tip was still always in the left because the right's the best ear. Like, he was still in his pocket. He didn't try to get out of his pocket because Busta over there, when I rough and then attack. Right. He wasn't knowing nobody trying to be like, I gotta be like Busta on this record.
No.
Yeah.
But now these young cats,
Q-Tip is gonna be Q-Tip.
He gonna be Tip no matter what.
He said, what was it? I think it was on that same song. He said, I could give a damn about an ill subliminal.
That's
Stay
right.
away from crime because I ain't no
criminal. That's right.
You know what I mean? He wasn't trying to be the gangster on the song. He knew this is me.
Nah, it's me. This is who I am, man. I ain't got one of them games y'all running, man. That's y'all.
Right.
I do me, y'all do y'all, and we can do each other together.
Yeah, exactly.
We can all be together on this shit.
Yeah.
I think now, man, that these cats, man, and like bro was saying, man, labels, radio, they ain't doing nothing but repackaging.
Yeah.
The same shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I can hear an old Biggie record, man, because the Death Anniversary was just yesterday. Yeah. I've heard a bunch of Biggie shit. And man, sometimes I hear some shit that I know word for word.
Yeah.
But I hear it and I'll be like, that nigga spit that shit right there, boy. Good God. Good God, man. And he's not trying to be nobody but Biggie.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's really. I know there was people that sounded like Big, like the Shines, and there were people that sounded like Big. But as far as like that authentic,
That's right.
Nobody can duplicate that.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Like the death, like I was listening, like Suicide Thoughts.
Suicidal Thoughts, come on,
Man, that whole concept,
Man,
like it was
dude.
down and
Dark as fuck, but wasn't nobody touched that in hip hop.
No,
man.
Not even now.
Not even now. That's right,
Not
man.
even now. There's some
That's
stuff
right.
that ain't doing now.
That's right.
Yeah, speaking of Biggie, I think this weekend I'm gonna do something on him for the. We got a segment that we do called the Lyrical Breakdown, where we just find our favorite verses and kind of break them down bar for bar and how dope they are. And so I think I might do one for Biggie this weekend because since we just had March 9th yesterday, just to kind of celebrate Biggie a little bit, man. Because we want the younger generation to hear what kind of blew us away. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So,
man. Yeah.
I think that's my thing for this coming weekend. So yeah, man. But yeah, man, it's we love talking about hip hop, man. It's been a pleasure talking with you, man.
Hey, on some real shit, man. I enjoy this shit. Straight up, man. I hope I ain't sit here and talk too much, nigga.
You good?
No, you good. I mean, but I was just kind of saying that, just to let the audience know, we doing our thing, but we want to just thank you. You know what I mean? I appreciate you coming through and taking the time.
Appreciate the invite, bro. Yeah.
Oh yeah. And I need to get your email so I can get that.
Absolutely, man.
Yeah, you gave it to me. Matter of fact, I can shoot it to you. Just
Yeah. You got my math too, right?
Yeah.
So
I'll shoot it to you.
So yeah, man. Just, shoot me. I will say, man. If you text me or something, man, you gotta be like, yo, such and such from such and such.
Right,
I understand.
And if you call me, I'm not answering.
I understand that too.
Niggas be looking for me.
Right.
And I ain't came.
Fucking right now. I'm like the hood, man. They done fucked up when they gave niggas like Carl. Oh no, it's them.
Not today, cuz. Nah, bruh.
He was the best invention, boy.
Yes, sir.
And now you see shit like Scam Likely. You like, I ain't doing that
No,
shit.
man, I don't care. Why would I do that to myself? Nah, man. Nah.
But yeah, man. So we definitely gonna have to have you back on the show.
Yeah, definitely.
Let it come back, man. Anytime y'all brothers got something, man.
Maybe we can persuade this man to hook us up with some of his contacts, like Rhapsody and Knife Wonder, so we can get some interviews with them, man. Because we love just North Carolina artists specifically. My friend of mine knew Knife Wonder. He went to state with him.
Okay.
His name is Ron. And he actually introduced me to Knife. Knife probably wouldn't remember me. This was back in the 90s, so
man.
I did meet him one time. Just when we went up there to visit my homeboy at school. He was going to NC State. So yeah, Knife is a cool dude.
Well, man, Jefferson right around the corner from NC State.
Okay.
So that was probably the joint, man. But man, Knife, man, little brother, man, Fonte, man, Pooh the Rapper, man.
Yeah.
Like for real, man. That whole clique, man. They really made for me, like, it was cats from North Carolina, man, that, did their thing, man, before them. But I don't think nobody repped North Carolina, man, as completely, as Knife and them continue to do.
Yeah.
Like even with foreign exchange, man, Fonte still repping NC, man. His mom's happened to work at A&T.
Okay.
Fonte's mom. Which is, man, just a thing, man. And I think, man, the shared, because niggas know what the red clay is.
Right.
We recognize, Knife grew up in Winston, so and that's Statesville is just like 45 minutes on the other side of Winston.
Have you heard of there's an Asian dude that came out of North Carolina, G. Armazawa? Armazawa.
Nah.
He's in Durham, man.
He's nice.
Nice.
Dude is nice, man. I think he moved to California or something like that, but he still reps North Carolina all the time.
Okay. My nigga Jay Gunn up there.
Yeah.
Jay Gunn up there, man. Is actually a former student of mine, man.
Okay.
Jay Gunn, man. He had this shit. Cackalack Raw or something, man. Yeah.
He was on
He was
on the song with the Asian dude.
Okay, that makes sense, man. Because that whole Durham clique, they normally roll pretty strong.
Because he did the Asian dude. He did a song called North Carolina, and it was actually got some radio playing. Everything. It was about what, 2018, 2017?
I think
something like
from
that?
2017.
And he got J Gun on there and a couple of other dudes.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, it might be.
Yeah,
And,
I probably read. I know it's Asian. That's like his light skinned brother.
Yeah, he's an Asian dude, and he did a remix to it here just recently. Within the past 6 months, we had Petey Pablo on it.
Oh, word.
Yeah, it was pretty dope.
Stand up.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right.
So I like because Petey Pablo. There was a lot of rappers who came out before Petey Pablo, but he really made noise for North Carolina.
Oh man,
he made people think, okay, wait a minute,
that nigga
North Carolina making some noise. Yeah,
that made my whole life.
Hey, I don't even. Hey, I'm gonna be real with you. I have family there. I talk about shit about Statesville on certain things because, like, you being in Statesville, you know what I'm talking about. Because some people get stuck.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
so
sir.
that's why I talk. But
yes,
you know,
sir. It's the bottom down there, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, when he's sitting on the record, it's like, yo, my people.
Yes, sir.
Statesville nigga.
And they shout out to them prison out there and everything. I'm like, okay, this nigga been out here.
I think that people like Ninth and Rhapsody and all of them, they kind of taking it a step further. They let you know that it didn't just stop right there. You know,
man.
Petey Pablo made you kind of raise your hand like, okay, I'm rocking with this shit. Raise your hand up. But now everybody was like, okay, what's next? You know,
Cold, Baby, like,
yeah. So
like, man, you know, like we definitely having a wave right now, man.
Right.
And it ain't going nowhere, man. Shit, I was fucking with you, man. This nigga got the joint, the Swamp, Moray, I think that's his name from Fayetteville.
Okay.
Man, he real gritty with the shit, man. But he got a music video. I think his record is called something Swamp or just a Swamp. But man, he shot that shit, man, in some hood in Fayetteville. And if you know North Carolina hoods,
right,
the shit look like the project I knew.
Yeah,
like,
you can just tell.
Like, you can tell, like, you know what I'm saying? The brick joint, 2 stories, like, you know,
exactly.
Yeah, ain't no grass in front.
Right.
Yeah. Then put a car right up to the door. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, my aunt was like that,
yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's how we get down out here, baby. Yeah, everybody got a pistol.
From here too, Crime. I think they're from North Carolina.
No, that's from South Carolina.
South Carolina.
Yeah, they're from South Carolina.
Yeah, look if you would.
Yeah, South Carolina.
South Carolina, okay. But the Carolinas is making some noise, man.
Yeah, man.
Yes, sir.
Definitely, man. But did you have any more questions for my man?
I think that's it, man. As far as it go, man. But yeah, man. Hey, dude, we appreciate
you, man.
Hey,
man.
For real,
man. Y'all brothers got some good shit here, man. Absolutely, man. I always love talking hip hop, man.
Yeah, man. So this is what we do. We go live every Wednesday, and you know, one of these days we're gonna have some real fancy studio, like, you know. Well, right now we're doing our little low budget thing, but it's working for us. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. To think about, you know, this whole medium, man. You know, once you damn,
right.
You know, hey. I've been in all kind of shit, man, and like even man, knife shit, man, and you know, brother, know I love him to death, man, but you know, you go in there, man, it ain't like, you know, it's no big boy like, you know, Tower of Power type joint, you know what I'm saying, you know, and that's, I think that's the essence, man, of the culture, right? You know, like we was talking about earlier, man, you know, making some beautiful shit out of a little bit of nothing.
Yep.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying, like shit, nigga. I remember we used to steal linoleum out of damn project units that they was building or remodeling, and go there and throw them shits out in the damn basketball court and spin around our back. But you couldn't tell us that we weren't in no subway in New York.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like on some real shit. Like,
man, as long as you can find some cardboard,
that's right.
Anything you can get slippery enough.
Yeah, man. The backyard boogie, the tennis court disco, the park jam. This is what hip hop has always been about, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's the essence of the culture, man. And you know, we got the flashy shit and all that nowadays, man. Now. And man, something else, man, I leave y'all with, man, that I always like to make sure cats understand. There's no more technological music than hip hop. Yeah. From start to finish, man. Hip hop cats.
I agree with
hip hop cats been on like MPC players, 808s, turntables, boom boxes. Cats wasn't using those things for what hip hop cats used them for.
Oh no, they wasn't.
You know what I'm saying?
No, they wasn't using
the
Casio keyboard for their AC/DC. And don't get me wrong, I like rock music. First of all, we made that shit. We want to let y'all know. Let y'all know. But the thing of it is like, nah, they wasn't using that stuff.
That's right, man. The technology already existed though.
Yeah.
Hip hop cats ain't invent, you know, laptops.
Right.
It's what we did with them shits.
Yeah.
You know, like now you see niggas in the booth.
Right.
Yeah.
Niggas ain't invent phones to be used for that.
Right.
That's what we do, though.
That's what we do.
We take whatever you got, man, black culture, lemons and turn it into lemonade, man. You give us a bunch of scraps of damn fabric, we're gonna make a quilt. That's how we get down. You know what I'm saying?
Dapper Dan.
Dapper Dan.
Man, listen, that dude.
Same shit. MCM and them, they ain't expect their little logos to be used like that.
And he made people want to buy this shit more than directly from them.
Directly from them. That's right.
Him.
That's right. That's right. And that's what we do, man. Like, shit, these motherfuckers. Man, when I was a young cat, man, this shit was baseball gear.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Nigga, I used to have my joint. I used to have my joint broke up like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man.
You gotta keep it a little flat.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You had to have that curve.
Yes, sir. Because it was for baseball. You try to get side eyes. You know, now this shit match what I got on. This is what it is.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? This is what we do. Sneakers was supposed to be on the basketball court.
Right.
Sweatpants was supposed to be wore for leisure.
Yep.
You know, then we throw a damn $1 million over change on top of that shit. It was like, nah, nigga, I'm going to the club. Just like this. Shit, I remember I used to get out of going to church, man, when I went home, man, from college, because I ain't had no hard bottoms.
Right.
And my mom was like, well, you know, you can't wear those sneakers. I'm like, yeah, mama. I'm sorry, I left my shoes in Greensboro.
My bad, mom.
You know what I'm saying? And look at what they had to do, man. You can wear Timberlands in church.
Yep.
Exactly.
They had to adjust.
You can
Used to be, man, dude, when I was a head, man, young head, dude, clubs would look at us like,
right. Yep.
Now niggas got the Timberlands on, and niggas standing up there in the rayon shirt on.
Cause that was an automatic sign. You
automatic sign, and guess what? We were.
Right.
I ain't no front. We just gonna jump something off in your spot. That's why we dress like this. But you know now, man, you know, and that's hip hop, man. We done changed this whole game up, man. You know, you can't think of nothing now, man, that hadn't been touched in one way or the other by hip hop.
Exactly.
Straight up, man. The whole sports broadcasting. That shit's mad different now.
Oh yeah.
You know, man. Every week I hear niggas spit some rap lines. You know what I'm saying? Like for real. And that's what we do, man. So yeah, man, I gotta get up out of here myself, man. But brothers,
man.
Appreciate you, man. One more time, man. Appreciate you, man.
And don't forget, like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. Brothers and sisters. Brothers and sisters. Brothers and sisters.
We gotta get that Umar Johnson in there.
That's right. That's right.
So this has been episode 157 for Try It Hip Hop Podcast. This is your man Kurt, and this is
Howard and our special guest
Bryon Turman, Hip Hop Scholar 1, and Gmail. Holla at your boy Hip Hop Scholar 1, Twitter Hip Hop Scholar 1, Instagram. Get at me, man.
Yeah,
Z's
man.
up. Let's go.
All right, man. See y'all on the next one.
Hey.
Peace.